Hello, my name is Mike, and today I'm just going to be talking to you about the third eye. So, to me, basically, the third eye is imagination. It's like the sixth sense. We create from it, all things come from it. We see it as being a mental process that is within us. But what if it's not just that? What if, like, the pineal gland is literally the thing that allows us to imagine other realities, other things that we cannot even see physically? We can imagine them. And the pineal gland is where that imagination, the ability to imagine, comes forth from. So when I hear somebody say, "Oh, my third eye's fully open," to me that means that they have a vivid imagination or very good imagination. And when they say, "Oh, your third eye's closed," I believe that to be saying that, okay, your imagination isn't what mine is. But there's people that are closed-minded and people who are open-minded. Open-minded is more imagination. Closed-minded is less. So, like, to me, it's just that. And there's more to it. Like, in all honesty, like, imagination is probably the most important thing in the entire universe. Because it allows for us to create things that, things that nobody's ever seen or witnessed before. Like, it is creativity. Creativity and imagination are synonymous with one another. Like me, for instance, and everybody probably, but I can't assume that. I imagine a future for myself, and some days I don't see much good coming out of my life. Like, I feel depressed most days. Within the day, I probably feel depressed about, like, people see the smile and some people see the frowns, but, like, it's like, I'd say like 80% of the day I'm pretty much depressed. But then I can't even say that because, like, I've had a really good day. I've had a really good month, maybe a couple months. Things have been changing for me. I was supposed to have a girl, like, come over today just to make some music, and I've always been wanting that. Like, we're talking about imagination here, we're talking about creativity. Manifestation is a part of that. The more creative you can be, the more open to the positive, like, thing that could happen, that occurrence. Like, I want a woman in my life, but I'm not gonna force no woman to be in my life, you know? I'm not gonna force a woman to be my wife, my companion, or whatever, my friend, because most don't care for that, if you know what I mean. But imagination, that's where I seen her first. Like, I imagine just a beautiful person. I'm not talking about physical looks. Like, this may be being taken in other directions, but that's just how our brains work, you know. So, like, if you want something, you first have to imagine it or think about it. And I believe that the more you do that, the more repetition will amount to manifestation. If you can be disciplined enough to do it daily and multiple times throughout the day, and from those days become months and months become years, eventually I do believe that things will manifest. And, like, manifestation is basically taking the thought and bringing it outward into reality. It's creating something in the mind, and only then can it be created in the physical. Like, I really believe that, you know. And I've been thinking, I was talking to a friend, and I really was thinking, because, like, I always talk about things as if like I'm doing something, but I'm not. So he told me to make a little blog or a vlog or video log or podcast or whatever. And I don't know. Eventually, I will do that, possibly. But I'd rather just sit here and talk to myself and have you guys see me talk to myself, and then um, hopefully you get something out of it. Because like I talk to myself pretty much 24/7, either in my mind or out. I'm speaking out loud. So why not record it? That's probably the most genius thing I've ever done, is this little bit of recording. Yeah. So it's more than the third eye. A lot of it is about manifestation. Like I see everybody giving these hints, dropping these hints about how to manifest good things into your reality. And it seems simple to me. It's simple enough. Imagine, 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 and then feel that, feel that, feel that. And then it's yours. And then everything's yours. So for me, basically, I've been like thinking I was ugly, and like some days I think I'm ugly as fuck. Some days I really, really feel unattractive. But then I go out to a mall or somewhere, and like I got women, men, everybody looking at me like in some type of way, as if like I'm beautiful or something, and then it makes me feel good. But like even that's not everything. Like that's just a pick me up from the universe. But like my friend, like I know I'm going from topic to topic, but this is my stream of consciousness. This is what I'm thinking about on a daily basis, and doing this will actually help me get it out and possibly help me manifest, because I'm bringing those imaginary things into being within reality. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been thinking for a long time. I'm 25 years old, so I've been thinking for 25 years. That's what we do. We're a baby, and then we have our first thought, and from there and there and there and there it goes on due to curiosity. So curiosity is probably the thing that opens up the imagination. So it goes curiosity, and then imagination, and then manifestation. So like it all stems from that first thought that we had as a baby. And like I don't know, I just think imagination is the third eye, and our ability to open that with curiosity, that's the way that you strengthen your imagination. I can imagine anything whatsoever. Like if I could speak it, like I was talking about, like building a robot that would do everything, you know. But then I thought about it, and like we already have that. That's us. We're robots. Like we just do the same thing day in and day out, and it doesn't amount to much. We're slaves, but we don't even just you don't really take that in, that we're just slaves here working for some greater power. Even if the greater power is just a group of men who fucking go and do evil shit, you know. There's a lot that I want to talk about with you guys. And I think this is what it will be. Maybe I'll just talk here, and then you guys can leave comments, subscribe, and all that shit, and follow my stream of consciousness. And hopefully I can change like the name to Michael's stream of consciousness or something. I don't really like being called Michael, because I just don't like it, unless it's a woman, like a beautiful girl, you know, talking to me, calling me Michael. It's different. I want to do a lot. I really want to do a lot. Like I got here just talking about the third eye, and that being imagination, and that imagination, the magical process of imagination is somehow created by the pineal gland, just the part within the brain, and that's where it stems from. And then that's somehow how we create as we do. Watches, rings, chains, fucking dye my hair. I didn't even imagine this shit. It just happens. And then that's just what it is. If I could really talk about anything else, what I'm here for, basically, from what I've learned, I'm here to teach people how to be themselves. Like, a good version of themselves. Like, kind. I want people to be kind. Like, what I want from people is kindness. Like, I don't care if you get mad, you go back and you say that you were wrong, and then you act kind. Like, we all have our little moments of where we can't control the anger and it just comes out. Like, I've been there, I've done that. But at the end of the day, I'm who I am, I'm calm. You know? I just try to be the most loving and genuine and caring and kind and influential, inspirational being that I can possibly be. And like, there's a couple things I also want for myself. I want to live a luxurious life. I don't want to live a mediocre life. Like, I want to be so rich that I can help whoever I want instantly, just bam. But I want to do stuff for myself as well. Like recently, I just purchased some jewelry. Probably I would have been paying like $1,000, let's say. Now I'm paying like $230, and I'm getting really beautiful pieces of jewelry for myself, and I can't wait. Like, I'm looking at the delivery status like constantly, just like, oh, it's gonna be here tomorrow, and then it's not there tomorrow. Probably have to wait until this Friday. I ordered it like a week ago. So, but it'll be awesome, and I'll probably show you guys. I'll show you guys it. You know, it's gonna be I need to buy a ring. I'm gonna buy a ring this coming on the 26th. I'm gonna buy a ring to match the whole set. So I got a watch, a chain, a bracelet, another chain, and that's it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get the ring, and it's all gonna be white gold, so it's gonna look beautiful as fuck. I love beauty. Like, beauty is very, very important to me. Like, I'm not talking about just physical, but yeah, just physical in this sense. In the sense that I'm speaking of it now, beauty is physical. But beauty might be our divine selves noticing the divine within objects. You know? But I like gold. Like, it looks really good with black. But I feel like the silver, the white gold, will look good with white. I think it will be dope. Like, I just wear this. Like, my friend said, "Oh, you look like Wiz Khalifa, bro." And I was like, "Nah, man. Mine goes all the way. Mine's like a whole stripe. And it's beautiful to me. And I love it. I love my hair now. Like, I wanted to get it relaxed so it would go downward like a white person's. But I was like, the other day, I was like, no, I look really good. Especially with my jewelry and shit. Like, it looks good with the gold. Like, I just started wearing my earrings again like 3-4 months ago. Well, one earring. I just got this ear pierced. And I think I'm gonna get one on my nose, like a hoop, a gold hoop or a silver hoop. And also, I'm gonna get some tattoos. Like, why would you live on Earth and not get tattoos? Like, seriously. Life is about enjoying yourself. It's about being the enjoyer. And you can do that in any situation. Enjoy the good part. Like, no matter what happens, just enjoy. Enjoy things. Like, I'm not saying enjoy is like, but I don't think you can get true joy from doing a bad thing. Like, that's not joy. That's like sexual relief. Or like some physical relief or whatever. Joy is the little things that you can do for yourself. Just the very teeny things that you do for yourself. Like walking, you get somebody gives you a thing of flowers. It's something you receive. It's not something that you create. You don't create joy. Joy comes from other people. As little as you think that, like, you might not believe that, but it does. Like, it's our interaction with others that brings joy. Like, that's why this whole experience is what it is. Like, I used to call myself, I was first called God by other people. Let's just say that. And eventually I started to believe it. And then, like, now I'm on medications that are very, very strong. The last resort, schizophrenic medication. I'm on that. Let's just say that. And, like, I was really zombified for quite some time, switching medication to medication. And then this one I just stayed on it and just, you know, I'm getting to the point where my body is just very, very used to it. And, like, I used to be so intelligent. Such an intellectual. I was a great writer. And that's what I had. Now, I can't write, but I think I can speak decent. Like, you be the teller of that, or whatever the word phrase is that people say. You be the judge of that. Like, it's just like, my brain is so sporadic with the thoughts that it jumps to. From thought to thought, I just jump around, and I gain insights. That's how I learn, is talking, speaking out. That's how we all learn, in a sense. But, like, that's just my way of learning. I talk out loud, like this, and I learn as I'm talking. I can't go watch the video again and be like, okay, that I did that. I guess I could. Maybe I'd gain even more insights into myself, who I am, and everything. But like, I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. But I want to do this every day. I think it's something I could do. They say that a lot of, like, joy comes from success. Like, whatever we see as success, that's where happiness comes from. Yeah. So I'll probably be back. I think I should do it every day, but I might not be able to. So, like, the thing is, the real thing, I have so many wants, so many desires, and I'll only be able to fulfill some of them within this lifetime. But I want to do it as much as I possibly can. Like I said, I want to be an inspiration. And that could be me getting rich as fuck, or it can be me staying broke. Like, I buy jewelry that I can afford, but I don't need it. But I'm not gonna be this guy. Like, I'm not gonna be poor and buy a $25,000 watch and then be broke. I'd rather be broke like I am, the little bit of broke that I am, with the little bit of money that I got, buy what I want. Because I want things, but I don't care about having super, super expensive jewelry. Like, my jewelry is gonna look just as good as your $1 million necklace or whatever. Like, and that's it, probably. My dogs are barking, you can probably hear them. Yeah, let's close this up. This all started just from wanting to talk about the third eye. And yeah. So all I want to say is just keep on imagining, grow your imagination. I think that's what these people do, these magicians and such, witches, warlocks, whatever you want to call them. They're just using magic. Magic is a science. It's an old science from, like, the beginning of time. It was given to us. And, like, I'm a magician. I've always been. And, like, I really feel like my consciousness has lived life probably 20 billion times. Easily 20 billion times I've been here on Earth. Like, I know that sounds fucked, but I'm pretty fucked. I've done some bad things. But still, there's other people who have done way worse. Who cares? Live your life. And be kind, though, and be a good person. That's all that matters to me. Live honestly, openly, truthfully, and enjoy yourself. That's it.